What's good, YouTube? White Horse here, giving you guys my friend Cleghorn's first place TCGplayer Yu-Gi-Oh! Series state championship winning deck profile. He played Bujins. Is there anything you want to say before we get started? Or
I guess I was pleasantly surprised. I've been playing Bujins since they came out. I really like the deck. I didn't think it would, with Hat running rampant. I didn't think
it would win.
I didn't think it would be able to hold up, but I feel like I sided pretty well, so it all turned out for the better.
You want to go ahead and get started?
Let's do it.
All right.
So
go ahead.
Cores, pretty standard. 3 Yamato, 2 Mika, 2 Harume. I play 3 Crane, 2 Turtle, 2 Hare, 1 Quillen, and 1 Honest.
Alright.
Spells, books, the only real, I guess of the staple 3, the Dark Hole, the book, and the other one that I can't remember. 1 Soul Charge, 2 MST, 2 Lance, 2 Kaiser, 2 Bujin Carnation.
How did you feel about the 2 Bujin Carnation and the 1 Soul Charge?
I guess that's exactly why I did it. I found that at the very beginning of the game, if I were to fall behind, let's say that I was in a bad spot and I didn't have a Beast Warrior out, the Soul Charge is the better play because I may not have everything set up like I need it for the Bujin Carnation. I found 3 Bujin Carnation to get a little clumpy, and with me being able to search it out, I felt that was fine. So I liked it at that setup. And then, of course, the 3 Tinky.
Yep. Of course.
Traps. I play the 4 staples, the Pulse Bottomless.
How did you feel about Torrential being in the main?
I think it's absolutely necessary for this deck because the last thing it needs is to fall behind in field presence. Like Swarm decks are its worst enemy, so you need main deck outs to things that are going to totally lose you control of the field. And Torrential's one of those things. Play 2 Blackhorn. This card was probably MVP. I just can't even describe drawing it and setting it and how confident it makes you feel knowing that you can stop whatever play they're going to make. I mean, there's the threat of the wiretap, but I don't think this got wiretapped a single time the whole tournament. So, I played 1 Nightmare.
How'd you feel about this?
I was playing 2, but at the last minute I actually decided to side the second one and put a Needle Sealing in the main for the same reason that I said with the Torrential. Like, this deck is going to lose hard to the Swarm if it doesn't already have a Field, Hand, and Grave set up. So I thought that I was like, well, I like this card, so things like Light Sworn where the JD is going to roll me, I'll side the second one, side into it in that match. I played 1 Light Sworn player and sided into it. And then the last 3 are triple Fiendish Chain. So that's the whole main deck.
Did you ever find Fiendish Chain being cloggy, or?
I never did. I can't play a deck. I found I can't even play a deck anymore that does not play triple Fiendish Chain anymore. Like, I play them in everything. So
extra deck.
Alright, extra deck. I play
City
Berserk, Cowboy, Exciton, Paladynamo, Diamond Dire, Heartland Draco, Honor Arc, Tiger King, Omega, Ragna Zero, Karen Gorgon, and then for the Bujin stuff, it's 1 Kagetsuchi and triple Susanoo.
How do you like the triple Susan?
I freaking love it. I mean, 9 times out of 10, this is the only thing in the extra deck you're going to make. And with other people playing Blackhorn, the last thing I want is 1 to get Blackhorned, another one to get Warning, and then I'm out of Susanos. So I like the 3. I actually don't really like this card anymore.
Which one is it? Kagetsuchi?
I don't remember the last time I made it. pretty sure I'm going to pull it and put another 101 in.
Okay.
Because Arc is just too good.
Did you ever go into it? Or?
I never did. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I made it at a big tournament or even at a locals. I find that the 2 hair are enough to protect it, and with the Bougie Carnation, I can recycle the hairs. And it's just super easy to dump hair. Like if you have in your hand, you can summon an overlay Susanoo, detach the hair, and there's one in the grave. Or if you really need protection, make a Susanoo, detach, dump it from deck into the grave. So, then side deck. So I played a Thunder King.
How did you feel about this being inside?
I think this card needs to be at 2. It's still really good. Everybody's searching all the time, and it's nice for scaring your opponent out of making a play with something out of their extra deck, because he can just negate it. So, and then I play 2 Fossil Dyna again. This the Swarm hate stuff like Mermail. That this deck's always had a hard time dealing with Mermail. I've found, at least, like if I can't get to the Kaiser and they set their whole field up, there's not much that like a Crane or something is going to do me against a full field of monsters. And 2 Maxi. I actually didn't side these at all on Saturday for the tournament, but they were there in case I felt I needed them. But I always found that the other things I was siding took precedence over the Maxi, because at the end of the day, a draw is just a draw. If I'm not drawing into cards that are going to stop the deck, then it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
So then I also sided the 3rd MST and an extra Twister. I was siding Soul Releases for the Mirror, Prophecy, and
Light Swarms?
Yeah, I would side it in some for Light Swarms as well, because it totally ruins their whole game. They have to make the JD to win, and that keeps that from happening. The 2nd Treacherous Triple Nightmare, the 2nd Needle Sealing, and I guess I'll do these first. 2 Deep Dark Trap Hole,
Dragons,
Lightsworn, and excuse me, Dragons, Lightsworn, and Hat. When they summon their artifacts, just banish it. And the last 2 were last-minute additions that I did.
Explain what this does.
Dimensional Inversion. So you can only activate it when a monster you own is removed from play by your opponent's card effect, and it lets you special summon the monster that was banished.
That's really
so I found that it was super good against people that would side into Soul Release against me, or I practiced a lot the week before the tournament against Dino Rabbit, and with the main Defissure and macro, something dies, I need it back on the field like one of the Beast Warriors, so I would, this was a great side because I could use it to my advantage when I could predict if I was going to attack and something was going to get banished, I could just bring it right back and then swing again, kind of like I could with like you can with Colossal Fighter if it leaves the field. But it's really, really good. It's super good against... It's like one of my only things, besides the Soul Release, it's one of my only things against Prophecy as well, because the Fate is probably the biggest obstacle with this deck, because I have protection against Destruction with the hair and targeting with the turtle, but Fate does neither of those things. So this makes them burn 3 graveyard resources for the Fate and use the Fate up and have to get it back, and I still get the monster back. So I saw that at the last minute the night before getting ready, and I was like, let me try these out. So I really liked it.
Alrighty, well, is that all? Is there anything you want to say before we get going? Or?
No, I think that's it. Bujins, I really like the deck. I'm gonna keep playing it. I don't know what's gonna happen once Duelist Alliance comes out. I don't know if the deck's still gonna be as good as it is now. Because of the landscape of the game is going to change a lot with Shadalls and the Cosmic Dragons and stuff, so we'll see.
Alrighty guys, well, this is Deck Profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is White Horse out.